We're good at working with what we got.
Hello. That's not the game.
Oh my.
There we go.
Look, everyone, look at his settings. Shame him for his poor optimization.
No, don't look behind the screen. Where's the damn thing? There we go. Where am I? There I am. Hello, everybody. And welcome to Lumen City Supers. My avatar is not moving its mouth.
He's blinking, though.
Yeah, it's blinking, but
We can hear you, too. That's good.
he's using the wrong microphone. Good job, buddy. There we go. All right, my mouth is moving now. I am not speaking directly into your brains anymore. Welcome to Lumen City Supers. I am your Game Master Grimoire, and I will be leading these lovely adventurers below me into a story of superheroism. But first, we must introduce these people. Starting with, you guessed it, Sean.
I was really praying that you were just going to be like, one of the other two.
like to
Hi,
get your hopes
I'm
up.
Sean. Yeah, I know. Anyway. Hi, I'm Sean, TMG Sean on Twitch. Tonight I'll be playing Aiden Lasser, also known as Flair. We both use he, him pronouns. And my fun fact for tonight, it's not a lot because I had a exhausting day at work. Flair likes to go to the batting cages for practice.
Ooh, okay. I'll have to add
Sometimes he
some
brings
batting
a watermelon to smash and people look at him funny.
cages. Most of them are secretly like, God, I wish that were me. Spooky.
Hi, it's me. I'm Spooky. SpookyX12 on my socials. Tonight I'm going to be playing as Will Ramos, or Will. My fun fact for him is Will is in like the top 3 students in his class. He could easily be the top student if he gave some effort, because okay, side note, I built him to be super like intelligent and like a kid genius, but he doesn't like apply himself, which showed like in one of the earlier sessions. But yeah, this causes a little animosity between him and the 2 other students that are above him, as well as the faculty.
Apply yourself, damn it.
Says everyone.
Very nice, very nice. Hi, Xander.
Hello, Grim. How are you tonight?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty damn solid. Good evening, Internet. My name is Xander Migos, and tonight I am playing everyone's favorite Thunder from Down Under, Riker Harmon, aka the Wildlife Warrior. And a fun fact for... Shit, I'm bad at thinking of fun facts.
What is the smallest animal he's turned into?
Ooh, that's a good question. I would have to say a very small baby mouse.
There you go.
Cute.
But he still has the hat, right? So
Of course, he still has the hat.
Tiny little
He
hat.
hats too.
The hat exists when it is needed. Like, if it's not like when we were being pursued by the cops.
I'm gonna be so for real though. One of my coworkers took his hat off in front of me, and I did a double take. I was like, "Who the fuck are you?" So the hat matters.
You get Superman?
I did over hat.
Now it all makes sense, doesn't it?
I literally sat there and I was like, "Oh my god, I wasn't bullshitting, huh?"
By the way, real quick, since we're talking about superheroes, who's excited for the new Superman?
Dude, so excited.
Thank you. My friends have no interest, and I'm just like, what's wrong with you?
and finally going back to his roots of hope and being a Boy
thank
Scout.
God.
He's got the trunks. That's how you know it's a good Superman.
I haven't seen any of the trailers or anything for it, but I heard like you just said that like they're finally like making him a good Boy Scout and everything, and I'm so excited because like y'all know how much I love my adventures with my friend Superman.
Yes.
It's so good.
I need to watch
So
that. I've heard so
Oh,
many
you
good things about
have
it.
to, dude.
If you need
I'm
like a
abnormal about
quintessential
it.
Superman thing to watch, I would say that's it right now.
I am abnormal about it. It is so good.
All right. So, last we left off, the most important event that happened was that you have saved a single father and his daughter from Nightmare, a monster of the cartoonist's accidental creation. However, it was not without being a little messy. The cartoonist, the father, almost died. Was almost drowned in ink that night. The ink that Nightmare spawns from. And the little girl is slowly coming back to her senses after her fears were eaten. And she could no longer feel fear. Other than that, you were recently accused of murder, which Psyker has promised that by tomorrow morning should hopefully be cleared up.
Excellent.
You also have your culprit in the downtown bombings, the Fiore crime family, the last bastion of non-super criminals with a foothold in the city, the old-style mafia. And now, all you need to do is come up with a plan on how to deal with them.
Easy.
Yeah. But for the moment, let's go ahead and pick up where we left off. Right now, you are currently in front of the cartoonist's house. Most of the ink was destroyed when Nightmare was defeated. However, the house still has its door blown off its hinges, and I believe, Will, you offered to babysit?
I did.
What about you two? Are you babysitting?
I mean,
I think we should leave that up to the daughter if she wants them to stay.
She already didn't like me because of Nightmare, so
Can you stop opening my fucking cupboards? Did you hear her sass back?
Yeah.
the sassiest little lady there ever were.
Sassmaster 3000.
Excuse me.
No
So,
dying.
Flare, Wildlife Warrior, are you going to stay or are you going to go home?
I mean, if we are welcome to stay, then yes. If we have overstayed our welcome, I will at the very least see if I can call a repairman to fix the door.
I mean, I guess
Right.
I'll stay and try to help fix the door in the meantime.
Okay.
Oh, what time is it?
Oh, it's late. It's like midnight at this point.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, really late, Amethyst.
Amos is like, that's way past bedtime.
My stink ass girl.
Okay,
Okay,
she starts to come to a little bit. She was unconscious for a long time.
All right, we definitely brought her in though.
Yeah.
In the meantime, right?
Yes.
Okay. When she starts coming to, I'm just like, hey, how you feeling?
What happened?
Oh, nothing crazy.
Why did he attack me? We were friends.
Sometime. Hold on, ma'am.
She's going
I'm
wild.
sorry. I'm sorry. My cat's very loud.
Hold on, they can't have a cat.
Oh no. Will looks down,
Yeah.
covered in cat hair now, just, oh no.
Who's the next one at the hospital?
All right. What was it this time? Bullet? Hit by a truck? Cat.
I'm gonna look at the daughter and say, sometimes our friends don't have our best interests in heart, and it's really difficult when that happens because at the end of the day, we love them. And unfortunately, even though Nightmare is your friend, he did something that hurt you, and maybe one day he can apologize for it, but for now he's gone.
Okay.
How are you doing?
She looks at Flair. I'm sorry I called you a bad man.
It's okay. You were talking to that thing that made you say some things that I'm sure you didn't mean.
Yeah. I trusted him, and he lied to me. I don't think you're a cheater at all.
No, I think he was just mad at something I did another time. That wasn't cheating. It was fair game, but he didn't like it.
He was being a sore loser.
Yeah.
Are you okay though? Do you need anything to eat? Did you have dinner?
Yeah, my dad made it quick mac and cheese.
Oh, mac and cheese is the best.
You know, I lived
Yes.
off that for like 3 years.
Yeah, so did I.
Whoa.
But you know what I really like? Vegetables.
Ew.
Just thinking in his head, like, wait, that's a bad example. Hold on.
Well,
No
hold on, let him
vegetables.
cook.
You say
Let 'em
you,
cook.
but you put some mac and cheese on the vegetables. Oh, it's so good.
Cook.
Oh, I didn't know if that picked up. She's upset that I'm holding her now.
Oh.
That's her own fault.
All right, you can go down now.
She grabs a piece of paper on the ground and a bunch of crayons and starts drawing. And a couple seconds later, a cartoonish piece of broccoli comes out. There, I made you a vegetable. Hi, I'm broccoli.
Oh, you talk.
I sure do.
You sure do.
Don't you want to just eat me up?
Not if you're still talking.
Okay, I think I'm gonna
Wait.
redraw him without a mouth.
No, that's okay. You don't need to draw him again.
His voice is upsetting me.
Oh,
Me too,
you know-
but that's okay. You don't need to make a second one. I don't know if that would fix it.
it's kind of late. Maybe we should go to bed.
I'll sing you a lullaby.
Oh, you really don't have to do that.
Rock-a-bye, bitch.
I'm gonna put my hand over his mouth. And I'm going to whisper in his ear, please, or the pot for you. I'm going to look at Flair, the wildlife warrior, and I'm just gonna hand the broccoli to the wildlife warrior.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I really appreciate it.
Yeah, if you want, you could just shove me right back into that page right there. All right, so what do you do for the night?
Shove him back in the page.
He just shoves the broccoli back to the page, and he just turns into a normal drawing again.
For the night, I think first we're gonna let the little girl go to sleep. Maybe read her like a bedtime story, and then I want to focus on cleaning the house.
Okay. Go ahead
so,
and make up a bedtime story right now and read it.
Oh, fuck me.
No.
You're the creative one. You can do it. I mean, you're all creative, but you get what I mean.
My first thought was The Princess and the Frog, so I think that's what she's getting read.
Okay. You read The Princess and the Frog, and she slowly falls asleep.
Hell yeah.
All right, well,
All right.
You're superheroes, so you don't we don't need to roll for fixing the house or anything like that.
Are you sure? Do you promise?
We might need to roll for fixing the door. Who's fixing the door?
Oh, fuck.
I will.
Okay.
I was gonna say I'm helping, but I'm a loner, so you get no benefit.
You make it worse.
Yeah.
I can stand in the background and use my enabler feat.
All right. It's going to be Wildlife Warrior, a whopping 2 difficulty.
You better put some points into that because we all know you're rolling a 5.
That would be
the
funniest thing ever.
Actually, my enable others, I can provide a benefit to another character attempting a physical task.
All right, so that's down to 1.
All right, here we go.
You want to put any points on it?
Nope.
7. All right. It's a little damaged, but it's not as damaged as it initially looked. You're able to get the hinges back into the door jamb and straighten the door. It might even work better than it did originally.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Alright, guys, now we gotta clean this man's house and leave it better than how we left it.
Damn right we do.
Bed sheets, clean from when he vomited ink. Dishes, clean. Whatever picture frames got twisted, fixed, straightened. His house, perfect. He won't have to clean it for a week.
Considering it was previously inhabited by an ink monster, I don't know if we can make it that much worse.
We're gonna make it so good, dude. You don't even know.
We're just like spring cleaning at 3 a.m. and the neighbors are like, what the fuck is going on?
We're doing to this house what I did to the super soldiers base.
Okay. So you spend a good portion of the day cleaning, or the night cleaning, and I assume you get at least a few hours of sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
You all wake up to her laughing and another voice in her room.
How sinister does this one sound?
It sounds calming and
So
cheerful.
it's not the broccoli. Got it.
Um, I'll knock on the door, and be like, "Hey, you having fun?"
Yeah, come on in.
Oh, okay. And I'll come in.
You come in and it is very bright in the room. And you see what looks like a tall figure of someone, like a person, and you can see eyes shining through the light.
Oh,
Your
she made
s-
the opposite of.
your story gave me an idea.
Yeah?
I made Nightmare a friend.
Oh, I'm sure
This
he's gonna love this.
this is Dream. Hello. It's very nice to meet you. I am so happy to hear that you saved my little master.
Oh, the pleasure's all ours. What's your superpower?
I inspire hope. And
I'm gonna
she's going
kneel.
to activate her aura of hope.
Hmm,
And
I'm gonna
everybody in the house feels amazing.
I'm gonna
Hell
kneel
yeah.
down to the little girl and be like, "I really like this one. I think this is your best work."
Thank you. It's nice to be able to draw something else.
And that's the cool part. You're an artist. You can draw whatever you want.
Yeah. And she runs over to a bunch of paper and just starts drawing. Can you tell me a little bit more about this nightmare?
Oh, is he asking me?
All three of you, yeah. She told
Oh, I assumed I
me.
was still asleep after working so hard.
um,
She told me.
he.
She gave me a mission to help Nightmare. Excuse me.
You okay?
We
Yeah.
gotta help Grim first.
Help Nightmare become good.
Oh, that's sweet of her. Nightmare's not a bad dude. He just. I think he doesn't know what he's doing. And he accidentally hurts people. Um, but you'll be awesome because you'll be able to guide him, you know?
Yes, I hope to do so. All right. I should go meet this Nightmare. Hold still. And she just kind of walks into the little girl and pop vanishes into her mind.
Oh.
Since that is where Nightmare's locked up.
I'm kind of worried that's all happening inside her. Okay. Um
After a little bit of time, a couple of hours, a cab pulls up and the cartoonist walks out and runs up to the door, practically knocks down the door off its hinges again. The cat is very excited to see him.
No cats.
And he just runs into the house like, where is she?
Oh, she's just chilling with her drawings. Do you want breakfast? Flair made a really good one.
He just walks
I made
right past you.
omelets.
He just walks right past both of you and walks into your room. Are you okay? Hi, Daddy. Where were you? I was just, taking care of some stuff. I'll be right back, okay? He's gonna exit the room again. Can I hug you all?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Only after you've had breakfast. I worked hard on this.
Yeah, you really should have an omelet.
Come on, sweetie, we're eating omelets. So you all sit down, have a nice omelet meal. Flair, go ahead and roll a d20 for cooking.
Oh no. I wasn't expecting this.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be awful. What's the
Scaling
is there a
difficulty. If you don't
scaling
want it to be
difficulty?
if you don't want it to be an absolute disaster, you have to get at least a 3.
Well, I got at least a 3.
Well,
Well, it's not a disaster, but it's just kind of an overcooked plain omelet. There's no cheese or seasoning, and it's almost burnt. Like, that little flavor when something's almost burnt, but not quite burnt.
Yeah, this is a regular ass omelet, right?
I'm adding pocket adobo to Will's fanny pack for next time.
I'm glad I inspired you for that.
It's a meal.
Technically, it's food, and no one's vomiting, so I take this as a win.
It has nutrition inside of it.
Yeah. You can really taste the protein.
All right. So, what do you all do now? You can go ahead and reset your points, by the way.
Yeah.
I actually forgot to import from last week or last time we played when I was on my laptop, so I'm working on that right now.
Gotcha.
So are our names cleared?
I don't think we worked on that yet.
You want to check the news?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's check the news.
All right. You find an article written by Katie Crash. And the title is I Was Right the Whole Time.
I love you, Katie.
Hell yeah, Katie.
Would it be safe to assume we could visit Powerwolf in jail?
You probably can. Yeah.
Probably. That's so scary.
But yeah, Katie's article states that, as she had predicted, the hotties did not kill anybody, and the police of which district was it? The police of Sunset have confirmed that a suspect was detained as the murder happened in Sunset's jurisdiction, and Sergeant Ryan Crow had no authority to make any arrests or make any arrest warrants. An officer was arrested just last night for the murder of Knight, and your arrest warrants have been rescinded.
Poor knight, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably not a power move to see Powerwolf then.
I mean, he technically doesn't know we're responsible for what happened.
Hold on, where's the prison? Is the prison in Crow's jurisdiction?
No, it is in the state police's jurisdiction. It is south of Lumen, outside of the city.
Oh, you know what? I think it's fair fucking game. What? Mister? Alright, kinda wanna visit Powerwolf. Oh, but before we leave the cartoonist house, I wanna give him my number and be like, hey, if you need any if you need like a hero or a friend or like a babysitter or anything, like here's my number.
Thanks. I will. I really appreciate this.
Yeah, just any time like you need something like I guess off the books or whatever. Like you need a friend you can trust.
Yeah, I'll give you a text whenever I want another one of his omelets.
Oh, don't worry, I made plenty for you. They're in the fridge.
Cool.
I'm gonna whisper in his ear, get some adobo.
So, what happens now?
Now Sean smacks this mosquito in my room. Yeah, I got it.
Hey, screw mosquitoes.
You little devils.
I mean, we're free to just roam the city again, right?
Yeah,
Gosh,
Yeah,
what else do we have on our plate?
I think at this point it's just the Fury Crime Family.
yeah.
The auditions are for like another week or so.
Oh, I have an interview, but I don't know when. It probably isn't this session.
No, not yet.
It's right now. Prepare yourself.
I
Yeah,
would cry actually.
It is 20 minutes ago.
Will and I are not prepared. Alright. I mean, I'm good with meeting you guys at the base. I do kind of want to see Powerwolf in suit, though.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to go see what they did to the base, huh?
Yeah, yeah, we're gonna have to.
All right.
Did the data we had, did any of that linked back to the Fiore family, right?
Yes. Yep. Correct.
Okay. So that's, I mean, some of that's gotta be like sorting itself out now, right?
Yes, but ultimately, since you are the lead investigators, technically, the next move is up to you. You can
Okay.
recruit other heroes to help you take them down, or the police, or whoever you want, or you can go in solo.
Big moves. Big decision.
Because this is a big deal. The Fiore crime family is large.
I think we would probably need some backup, but I'm still kind of iffy on the cops right now.
Yeah, I don't want to recruit any cops, especially with that one jurisdiction.
Yeah. Sergeant Crow is in charge of North District and Sun Peak.
I don't like either of those. Wait, where do I live? Hold on.
I think you might live in Sun Peak.
Fuck!
Oof.
Right, rip guys. Sorry.
All right, so you guys are going back to base?
um, I kind of want to visit Powerwolf in costume, since it'll be safe.
Yeah. Are you two going with them?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna go back to the base.
All right, Will, Wildlife Warrior, you take off south to head to the prison. And Flare, you head to North District to take a look at base. You haven't had this base for very long, but it's still sad.
Oh no.
A lot of the boxes that Kravan had in there have been torn open, all of the stuff strewn all over the floor. The CRT has been knocked over, the screen is cracked and broken. After a little bit of search, thankfully, you find that the Nintendo Bess is fine.
Okay, thank goodness. I mean, those consoles can survive being dropped from a plane, so
Exactly. But the whole place is an absolute disaster.
like the worst feeling is that Kravan's stuff has been ruined. Because like he shouldn't be part of this. I guess I'll start cleaning, and if anything looks like fine, I'll put it back in the boxes. But anything that's like of his that's broken, um, I'll take good, care handling it, of course, but I'll probably just like move it out of the way.
Okay. Yeah. You go through a bunch of stuff. A lot of it, unfortunately, is broken. They were not handled with care, including some stuff that looks like it was from Cambodia. You may have brought it over with them. Some broken stuff include looks like some, lamps that he had in storage. A really nice looking chess set with a bunch of pieces are now broken.
Oh, that's the worst. Okay, well, like I said, I'll clean it up and I guess give him a call, let him know what happened.
There.
Hey, Kravan.
Hey, you're okay. Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, thankfully we were able to solve the issue that was going on. But they did track us to your storage unit.
Yeah, sorry. I wish I could have warned you sooner.
No, that's fine. But they did get into it, and they were not kind to the stuff inside. So a few of your things got broken. It seems like some lamps and a really nice chess set.
Well, that's only stuff. As long as you are okay, that's all I care about.
I appreciate
Besides,
it. I'll
I need to do a little spring cleaning anyway. All that stuff's just been sitting there for years. Whatever.
well, if there's anything you need replaced, you please let me know. I know it was on them, but I feel partially responsible. And we know they're not going to pay for it, so
Like you could afford it.
well, I could afford a few things.
Well, I guess that means you can start paying rent now, right?
Shit. Uh, You know what? You know what? I actually gotta go. We just gotta knock. They might be here to apologize. So I'll see you later. Click.
All right, you clean everything up and try to get it. The CRT technically still works. It's just got a big crack in the glass now.
Is that how CRTs work?
As long as the tube is okay,
Okay.
should be fine.
It gives it some character, then I guess, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, Wildlife Warrior, Will, you both head to the prison. You are obviously recognized. You have to check in through the special superhero visiting area. And you want to talk to Powerwolf, correct?
Yeah. I think the whole time too, Will's just like, "Are you sure you want to do this? Like, you really don't have to." Oh geez, he's not gonna have his suit on or anything. I don't know if it'll be okay with his identity or if he wants that or.
If I if I didn't want to do it, I wouldn't have offered to come. It's fine.
Are you sure though? Like, I appreciate
Well,
it definitely.
well, it's fine. I'm okay with coming.
All right, thanks, man.
Yeah, of course.
And that's when the door opens. And Powerwolf gets brought in even tighter security chains than before.
I don't think either of us were there for the first time.
You talked to Powerwolf the first time he visited prison.
No, I think it was Flair and the light show.
Was it?
Yeah, that sounds familiar. I think Wool was hesitating for some reason. I can't remember why though.
Okay.
I had so many irons in the fire.
Unfortunately, that is the episode where there was no audio.
Oof.
I
Yikes.
mean,
Yeah. So, Powerwolf is dragged in under heavy, heavy chains. All right. I will be right outside the door. If he makes any sudden moves, yell for me. Are either of you resistant to fire?
No.
depends on the day.
Okay. Don't touch his chains. If he acts up, they will get very hot. He has already put about 10 people in the prison hospital. Don't take any chances with this guy. Love you too, Jerry. This had better be good.
So you're getting out early for good behavior?
Oh, yeah, you know it.
I'm gonna look around really quick and make sure there aren't any cameras on us.
There are not.
And there's no guards in the room?
No.
All right, I'm gonna get real. My voice is gonna get low because I don't want to get. We may have. Well, I don't want to say may. We got what we needed.
Will. Could you please make a speed defense roll?
Oh, what the fuck?
This is a little on you for getting this so close, so.
All right, hold on. I'm super dexterous. That helps me
Okay.
with speed defense.
That brings it down to a 6.
Oh, what the fuck? um,
Brings it down to a 6. Wow.
I'm a gamer.
In what game?
um,
Smash Bros.
Sonic Adventure 2.
Or that. I was
I
thinking
don't
like
know.
the twitchy dodge, but
It's fair enough. Gotta go fast. Not meeting the allegations.
Wait, hold on.
Down to 5.
I'll give you 2 levels of effort. And I
Okay.
have 2 edges, so that would be 4?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
So difficulty 3.
This man's fucked up. I came here to give him good news.
maybe he just wants to hug you for the good news.
So it's a 9 or higher, right?
Correct.
Got nothing in me, bro. I got nothing.
He suddenly gets up, wraps one chain that is a little loose. You think he might have done it on purpose. It wraps around your neck and drags you down to the table. I'm going to let you say one sentence, and it had better be a good reason as to why you killed Knight.
I didn't fucking kill Knight. That was the police.
Why should I believe you?
Because I got the evidence to get you fucking out of here, bro. Or at least keep you out of the fucking thing.
Yeah, you let him go before this gets ugly. We have the proof. Undo the chains, and we will get you what you need to make sure you avoid the Supermax.
Dude, we were working with Knight and the dealer to get you out of here.
Which I still think was really questionable decision making with the dealer, but either way, neither here
It
nor there.
worked out all right. He did it
Yeah.
for free. He wanted to help, and I'm looking Powerwolf in the eye when I say that.
He just looks between the both of you for what feels like a long moment. And then the chain slackens on your neck.
I'm gonna slowly get out from under the chains, and when I'm free, I'm gonna look at him with angry eyes, and I'm gonna be like, use your words next time.
He's just silent for a second, and he just slams the table. Fuck!
Look, I'm really sorry about Knight. We only talked to him once or twice, but he at least helped us, and he seemed like a good guy. So, and I hear you two were close.
Well, I can tell you that if that motherfucker who killed him comes in here, he's not lasting a night. And I remind you that if you had anything to do with it, I still have people on the outside.
All right. Well, I understand the passion. We didn't knowingly have anything to do with it. And I before you read into that, we met up with him. He gave us information, and then he got attacked.
And did you lose the tail?
I didn't know I had one on me.
Whatever. What's this news you brought me?
We have the evidence we need to keep you out of the trench. We thought some good news would perk you up a little bit.
Who?
You'll see it in the news once we get them. But I can confirm we went into and well, I looked at the bombs and saw that you were being framed. Again, worked with the dealer and he got us in touch with the bomb guy and um helped us with a lot of that too. Helped us find Knight. Um and we were able to find and everything that you were being framed. So once we get those guys, you'll you'll see it in the news basically.
Yeah, we got that definitive proof you needed. So
Who the fuck are you?
name's a Waldorf Warrior. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
He's a he's a new hottie.
Well, I suppose I should thank you. But I'm not great at thanks. So instead, I'll give you a piece of advice. Don't trust that little slime ball. Whatever you
Which
think
one?
he's doing, however you think he's helping you, he has another angle.
Oh, which one?
The dealer.
I mean, like I said, he did it all for free, and even Knight was surprised too.
Kid, are you that naive? That greedy little bastard doesn't do anything for free. And trust me when I tell you, someday you are going to pay it.
Well, he could have just decided not to help and let you into the trench. I think that's worth something. He chose to do something good to help you out.
Sure. Keep on dreaming, kid.
Um, that being said, um, I did kind of want to ask a favor.
Want a favor from me?
Well, yeah, I mean, we helped you out. Maybe you help us out.
What is it?
All right, so you know me. I'm helping you out of the goodness of my own heart. And I think maybe we should keep that love going, right? Um, the dealer's also helping out of the goodness of his own heart. And I think maybe, because I know you're kind of mad at him for all of your for everything. But he really wanted to make it up to you, so I think maybe if you were to get out of here, you maybe not hurt him or any of his friends or anyone he cares about, or you just kind of take him off your list.
For the first time, you see Powerwolf just stare at you, absolutely dumbfounded. Holy shit. He's got his hooks deep into you, doesn't he?
I wouldn't say that. If I'm being super honest here, I just don't want to see him get hurt. Or anyone, really.
Well, here's how I see it. You helped me. So in return, when I get out of here, I won't rip your throat out.
And his, right?
Will, buddy, friend, let's take the deal that's on the table, and we'll leave it at that.
I'm just saying, if we helped him and he's like, oh man, you me, that's so cool, I'm not gonna kill you. The dealer helped him too, I'm just saying.
Clearly, he's got beef with the dealer. So,
Then vegan it. Tofu that shit.
well, the man has wolf in his name. I can see the wolfish features in his face. This
Yeah,
man would walk away from a vegetable in a heartbeat.
and wolves are pack animals, right? They
What?
love their friends.
Well, let's just be thankful he's going to let us live when we get out of here.
Okay, hold on. And I'm gonna like I'm gonna like pat you on the shoulder. I'm gonna look at Powerwolf and be like, so
You mind your business, and I'll mind mine.
I have a lot of business, that's the issue.
Well, that is the best we're gonna get. We stay on our side of the street, and we don't get wrapped up on his side. We stay safe. We stay alive. It's probably the best deal we're going to get. And quite frankly, looking at this man, I don't want to fuck with that.
I think Will's just gonna look at you like kind of irritated, but then look at Powerwolf and be like, all right, just think about it. And then we'll get ready to leave.
Okay. As you're heading out the door, he just kind of calls after you. If you get between me and him, you won't be so lucky next time.
I just kind of pick up the pace like, yep, that was a death threat. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Well, I'm a lucky guy. I don't know what to say. And then I walk out.
Man, what a piece of shit, huh?
Well,
I'm so
he's
glad
got
that
some
you don't.
feelings he's got to work through.
I was getting mad at myself role playing him.
As soon as we leave, I'm gonna look at the wildlife warrior and be like, really?
You, well, I love and respect you as a friend and teammate, but he clearly has some kind of vendetta against the dealer. I may not be from
So it's
here.
okay to kill him?
I'm
Because
not,
he's a bad guy?
I'm not saying it's okay. I'm just saying he looked like a man we are not going to be he was not going to be easily stopped.
So we just let him?
No, God, no. I'm not saying we let him. I'm just he's not. We can't. You can't reason with a man like that.
Well, maybe I could have if I didn't get interrupted. And I'm gonna walk out. Will's just so frustrated. He doesn't want to argue, and he's just mad.
I
I was muted.
Oh,
All right. So with that, what are we going to do with the rest of our day?
I think we should go back to base if you think that's a good idea.
All right.
Xander?
yeah. All right.
Okay, so
Base sound good? Oh.
Yeah.
yeah, you both head back to base. Flare is almost done cleaning up the place.
Now Flair's passed out by this point. He's been cleaning this whole time.
I was just imagining like Flair and his dad fit with the like sweeping up the.
Oh, but he's got like his like face mask on and like a bandana tying his hair back and everything.
Oh my god. And yeah, all three of you are at base now. Flair's napping on the couch.
And he's been at it.
Is it still messy?
No, he did a really good job. It looks even cleaner than it did before.
The unhinged need to want to wake Flare up, like how Chilchuck wakes people up by like gently tapping their or slapping their faces. Will does not do that though. We're gonna let Flare sleep.
How long was the walk from or the trip from the prison back to base?
Depends. Were you a boar this time?
Nope. No powers.
I'd say it'd probably take like 30 minutes or so.
Ah, damn. All right, that's not bad. Well, it's been 30 minutes. So I've had time to think about it. All right. Well, I'd like to apologize for the way I handled our little interview with Powerwolf. I hear where you're coming from. I also see where he's coming from. And I feel like a beef like that is, at the very least, something we need to be careful with. I'm not saying we shouldn't do anything, but we need to be careful if and when it happens.
I get that you are looking out for me and I appreciate it. To me it's like it doesn't matter who it is, you know? Like if you're gonna go after, say, Dr. Nova, like or any other villain, I feel like they're still a person. Just because they made some bad choices doesn't mean they deserve to get hunted down and killed, you know? And I don't think anyone deserves Powerwolf. I mean, God, you've seen him, so.
I have, yeah. But I get it, and I would prefer not to have to kill someone. I'm just saying, oh, it should be the absolute last resort. I do agree with that.
Oh, who's talking about killing?
You,
Well, okay, hold on.
how
Us
about just?
killing.
I was about to say,
Who's talking about? Okay, who's talking about us killing? We're not killing anyone. That's a no go.
yeah, no, but again, and I mean, I know we don't even know how long it's going to be until Powerwolf's out of there, because I assume he's still got to serve time for the non-terroristic crimes.
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah.
That was just a if he escaped kind of thing.
Right. If he escapes, we'll do what we can to make sure he doesn't turn the dealer into a red smear on the carpet.
Cool, cool, cool. Hopefully no one. Hopefully no one gets hurt with that.
Hope, hopefully, hopefully.
Preferably he stays in jail and doesn't hurt a single person. But it sounds like he's hurting people in there too.
I mean, he tried to murder you, so I wouldn't put it past him.
Murder is a rough word. Let's be real.
Well, he tried to strangle you.
He just wanted to have a very up close and personal conversation.
And Flare, you wake up.
Yeah, with all this talking, yeah, I imagine.
You wake up to
Um,
he tried to strangle you.
wait, hold on. Who's strangling whom?
Powell,
He just wanted to have an up close and personal conversation.
Powell tried to strangle Will with his chains at the prison.
I am not in the least bit surprised.
He also said if he got out, he was probably going to turn the dealer into a red smear on the carpet, and he would also do that to us if we didn't mind our own business.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me either. Uh, I mean that's at least tomorrow's problem. I hope.
Hopefully it's a never problem.
Oh, I agree. Hopefully, it is not a problem.
Oh, of course. Just you know, I'm sure he was a big, powerful figure in the city. Gonna be honest, they usually have some sort of connection. With him not being pinned for terrorism anymore, there is a chance they don't have enough to pin him at all.
Oh no, he definitely did a lot of that shit.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like, we know this, of course. But I'm saying, like, there's people in places that I'm sure he put there, so we gotta hope for the best, but be prepared for the worst.
Agree.
I'm so fucked. Okay. Cool. Anyway.
Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but I've been in this city for how long, and this is what it seems like happens around here.
Cool. Cool.
Will's freaking out. Oh, I'm going back to sleep.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You look over Flare. I'm gonna go.
All right. Stay out of trouble. If you need help, please call.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Is there anything else that anybody wants to do?
I'm gonna head to the dealers. But if you want to end it here, we can end it here. I can do it next time.
Yeah, we'll end it with okay. See you guys. And then you go and we see Will outside of the Seven Zones Casino. Fade to black. And that is where we're going to end our session today. That was a fun little roleplay sesh.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming on by. I really appreciate everybody coming. I love you all. Farewell, adventurers.
Good night.
Sweet dreams.
Good night.
All right. Well,